through my first 7 years in the NBA, I was always the liked one, and to be on the other side, they call it the dark side or the villain, whatever they call it. It was definitely challenging for myself. It was a situation I'd never been in before, and it took a long time to adjust to it. When I made the decision, I was still living in Ohio, so you can feel it. You don't even have to hear it sometimes. You can feel it, the hatred or whatever the case may be of my departure.
LeBron James loves Northeast Ohio, still lives there in the summers, and would love to make it right with that region. Don't be surprised if LeBron James returns to Cleveland. And I'm telling you, don't be surprised.
They realize that his contract is coming up in 2014. So they're thinking about the future. Like, he may come back here to maybe bring us a championship again,
I'm here as a Miami Heat player, and I'm happy where I am now. But I don't rule that out in no sense. And if I decide to come back, hopefully the fans will accept me.
The Cavs respond with their big move today to free up more than $22 million in cap space. A giant flashing red sign that says, "We have the space for LeBron now." The scenes that I'm seeing from LeBron's house outside Akron, where is like almost like a religious experience developing. People are pilgrimaging there and gathering.
And the cops.
And gathering. This to me sums up the LeBron experience in Cleveland.
You want to come back down the road?
Could it really happen? Could he come back here to Cleveland?
LeBron James is a real free agent, and he's had time to think about this, even though he's been on vacation. And I think he'll make a decision, maybe by early next week or something like that.
Breaking news on SportsCenter. Sports Illustrated posting a story in LeBron James' voice. The last words of the piece, "I'm coming home."
It's people that came to me and said, "LeBron, you got to do what makes you happy. I'ma do what makes my city and my state happy." And that's why I came back. I love you. I'm back.
Because of the kid from Akron, who has completely transformed this franchise because of his impending free agency. It's his career in Cleveland over. That's the last time he'll take off the Cavalier jersey.
I think the best teacher in life is experience, and I've experienced a lot, and I'm able to overcome those experiences that I've had in my younger days in the playoffs. I will take all the pain that comes with competing for a championship.
Do you want to be the best?
Yeah.
Growing up here, were you a fan of the Cavaliers?
Yeah, early and then, but that was the era during Jordan, so you couldn't be really nobody but the Bulls fan.
Well, speaking of Jordan, a lot of comparisons to Michael Jordan. He won 6 NBA titles with the Chicago Bulls. Can you deliver an NBA title to Cleveland?
I'm gonna just try to get my team better every day. I can't promise the NBA championships, no one, but I can make sure that my teammates will get better every day.
That's a vision I've had since I was drafted here, even when I left. I had that vision of, someday this city being able to call himself a champion.
LeBron James! Shaking the light! LeBron James! Another beauty inside early!
When you make mistakes or you've done something that you didn't feel was the best choice to make, it's how you come back from adversity. It's how you come back from those pitfalls that define who you are as a man and as a professional athlete. I don't believe in pressure. I I think pressure is created by what you do out on the floor, and you know, everyone else kind of gets wrapped up in pressure. I mean, you just go out and you trust your, you know, everything that you've been doing over the course of the years. You know, I know how to play the game of basketball, and that's what I will fall back on. I'll fall back on the fundamentals of the game and fall back on my knowledge of the game and the way I prepare. I demand excellence out of myself first, and then out of my teammates, and I want nothing less.
James a long three. Bang! Ferdinand from Rebel to the hole for two. LeBron James finishes it off. Cavaliers go back in front. Oh, Jefferson on the backdoor slam. And one! Circus time for the King.
LeBron James is an absolute freak of nature. He is one of the greatest we have ever seen. From a talent perspective, he's top 2, may go down as number 1 all time. But with the game on the line, it's a whole bunch of players that I would take ahead of LeBron James. It might be too much for this Cleveland Cavaliers, character-wise, to overcome.
LeBron James is 31. He doesn't dunk as much. You're not going to get a 45-point night from him. Those days are over. He's a human being. He is not as impactful as he used to be.
Shoulder popped out, so a big moment here as Kevin Love's shoulder popped out. And Kyrie Irving is hurt, limping up the floor. As Irving is going to go back to the Cavalier locker room. Obviously not a good sight. And the dream season is now complete. The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions.
When the stakes are at their highest, Steph Curry has proven to me to be a little mentally tougher than LeBron James. It's no longer King James, it's King Steph. It's his world and his league, and I think he proved it not just one regular season, but back-to-back.
I didn't appreciate last year getting to the finals, knowing that Kev was out for the rest of the season, knowing that Kai was dealing with injuries all the way from the first round. It was definitely a different feeling, having our team at full strength. I appreciate this moment.
I don't think Cleveland has a chance to win this series.
Barbosa off balance, gets it to go. Here comes Curry for three. Impressive performance. 54% from the field. They'll take a 2-0 lead in these NBA Finals.
Many people have now declared Steph Curry as the best player in the world.
Drives. James on the throwdown. Turns it over. James keeps his dribble somehow. Irving back to James. Oh, he throws it down. It's bedlam here in Cleveland. Very blocked by James. Nice backdoor, and James throws it down. James fakes, James drives, James finishes, and the foul.
Cleveland! This is for you!
Oh!